Thank you for joining. I have a few things to go over today. Tina, regarding food, so there was a lot of discussion about providing food for the meditators, and I think Aruna had suggested having the meditators arrange for their own food through a restaurant, and I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Because Aruna is joining.
There he is.
Yeah, Aruna suggests if we can have meditator arrange their own food from restaurant before they start meditation course. And
Hi, Aruna.
And I was thinking, because we just had one meditator came to the course in the past. Maybe we can observe more meditator and see how they are adjusting to the frozen meal.
I'd rather, if it sounds like we're okay, I'd rather that we don't make them get their own food. It's okay for breakfast, but for lunch we should have food unless it's onerous on us.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what Aruna's concern was. Are you there, Aruna? Can you hear us?
Hi, yeah.
So what was your concern there?
Oh, I was thinking like about the frozen food, like what my experience like. They really, I mean, like to have kind of fresh food. I mean, not like frozen.
I don't think that should be a concern.
Is it? Okay, that's fine. So in that sense, I mean, because
unless frozen food is really awful, I don't know, is it?
Because I thought like if someone is in concern, like say if someone is willing to arrange food, like say.
I don't want to do that. I'd rather not.
Sorry? No. Okay.
If the food is really awful frozen, then we can talk about it, but maybe there's another way.
Yeah. And certainly once you get into the course, I wouldn't think we'd want, people having to worry about going out and getting their own lunch.
Robin, your sound is really quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you've got that static again.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
It's still pretty quiet. Am I the only one who feels that she's quieter than everybody else?
Can you hear me?
A little bit, but
it's okay.
I can hear, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sorry, maybe I'm a little too far away. Yeah, I'm sure once people actually get into the course, it would be very distracting to have to go out and get their own lunch.
No, I mean, Bhante, I mean like, I mean, the person who is going to start the course, before he's going to start the course, if he's interested, I mean, we are not prefer, but I suggest like, if he prefer, okay, I like to order my food from whatever restaurant. No, it doesn't make sense. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, so we'll just stick with what we have. Tina's ordering some breakfast food, and then there's some frozen food, and if it turns out that that's really a problem, can you let us know at that point, Aruna?
Sure, yeah. I mean, since I'm here, don't worry about the food, like, because right now we have 1 or 2 meditator, right? So I'm thinking all the time, if I'm away and then a couple of meditators coming here, right? So that's why I'm talking. I mean, otherwise, if I'm here, don't worry about food. I mean, I can, buy from a store or prepare a little bit and then so on. We can manage.
That is a good point. If it's either they have a choice between heating up their own frozen food or getting food from a restaurant, it's not that much. I don't know. It still is nicer to not have to think about it and more useful, because if they start thinking, oh, maybe I'll have this, maybe I'll have that. It's
Yeah.
problematic. Still probably
Oh,
better to have frozen food. Get your frozen
uh,
food.
but Bante, what I thought, like, because if I go to retreat, usually, I used to think about, okay, my food. Okay, I like to add like order in advance. Say, pay in advance to a restaurant saying I need lunch for
Yeah,
5 days.
it
You can.
becomes a bit complicated.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's going to
Yeah,
become. I mean, if somebody asks, then do we going to allow? Like, we are not going to prefer them. Like,
I don't know. I think
okay.
see, there's a potential for halfway through the course something going wrong, and they have to call the restaurant, and it becomes a whole deal.
No, no, Bante, what I mean, like, he going to place the order before start
No,
the
but
retreat.
then suppose something happens with the restaurant,
Oh,
and it puts
yeah,
them in charge of their own organization, and
yeah.
I think it sounds good, but it's also sounds like the kind of thing that has caused problems in the past.
Uh,
Yeah, I think a restaurant is too complicated, but if a meditator comes and wants to have to bring their own food in advance, not involving a restaurant,
Well, that's
that could be okay.
yeah.
yeah, in a way, because I feel some people they like to. I don't know. Yeah, let's see if there's a request, right, like that. Uh, I mean, if since I'm here, like the Oriba food, I can, like we can. Right now we have actually 10 meals. I mean, then we may also be supposed to bring some more other foods, but still we have
So
10 meals.
let's just worry about that if it comes.
Yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah.
there
Please.
anything else we
yeah.
need to talk about?
If the meditator gets sick of the food, maybe we can find other choice.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, the
I don't
food's
think we
not
have.
really, it's not
Yeah,
really
no.
a big focus when you're
Yeah,
there. I mean,
Yeah.
you eat because you have to eat, but
Nobody cares. Yeah.
it's not really like a
Yeah,
big celebration or anything, or it shouldn't
yeah.
be.
yeah.
So if the
If
food is kind of plain and basic and not too exciting, that probably fits in well with,
Yeah.
the
It's actually
priorities.
preferred by the meditators to not have good food because in the end you start hating the fact that you have to eat. It's kind of funny. Oh, I've got to go and eat lunch again.
Yeah.
hating
Well,
That's
not
a part of the course, right?
you,
part of the
you don't get you
course.
don't just get uninterested in eating.
Yeah,
So it keeps things kind of simple if the food is donated and maybe not too exciting. But if somebody's really uncomfortable, I'm sure they'll tell Bante and then, just let us know. We can kick in some kind of a plan B if need be, if somebody's really, becoming sick or whatever. Hard to imagine
yeah.
if that ever happened. We can quickly
Okay.
make a
Is there
plan.
anything else to talk about? We have to move the meeting along and make sure we cover everything
Sure,
because otherwise we get talking too much. I
sure.
mean, it's just that we may have many things we have to talk about.
It's
Get-
true. So there's the robe is on the way from Thailand. It was mailed out a few days ago, and I don't really know how long it takes, but once it does arrive, we would like to just have a small little robe offering ceremony. Um, and Aruna, would you be able to kind of be the coordinate person for that?
He's gone.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's talk about that maybe when it arrives. We don't really have to arrange that in advance.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do. I mean, yeah, once they arrive, like we can briefly discuss whatever. Like,
Okay.
just.
Yeah, it may take a whole other week before it gets there. That's true.
Uh,
Okay. Bante, as far as requisites for this week, how are you doing with food cards and supplies and things?
It's getting lower. I think there's still plenty, but certainly being used. The one thing I wanted to talk about, I mentioned to Tina. Did you get my message on Slack?
Oh yes, the pita bit
Pita
e-card.
yeah, it looks like a really
Yeah.
really good setup. It's probably not as advanced as Subway, and their website still is full of glitches, so it's quite new. But it looks like people can send an e-gift card, and it goes directly to my PitaPit account, I think.
Yeah, I'll give a test
It's
later.
associated with my email.
Can I make a suggestion? Just because we had a problem with that before, and because so many people have said, not just for Pita Pit, but for other things, they send things and they're not sure if it arrives. can we have them when they're sending that P2P card, send an email to you as well, and you can just let them know if you got it?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I guess it's an obligation I should have to. I mean, it's a bit of a thing. I'm very bad with emails, but I can.
Can you think of any other way? Because it is something that people
Yeah,
contact
it's
me
something I
regularly
should.
about and say, I sent such and such, and I'm not sure if it was received.
Yeah, probably should. I guess the other thing was that it's money, and I wasn't sure if. But
The e-card system, they usually have the message that sender can type in, and then when receiver receive the e-card, they can type in some message back to the sender, and that is a recognition of receiving the e-card too.
Oh, so kind of an easy way to acknowledge it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sent Tim Holden card to Bande earlier,
did you get
and
my
then
reply?
I got message from Bande that that's through Tim Holden website. That's
Yeah, they've got a
so
button I press that says send a thank you, so that's easy.
Okay. So
Yeah,
is that
I can send emails back to people. That's not a problem. I just have to remember to do it.
okay? Do you
Not
know
very
if
bad.
the Pita has the same thing with the automatic acknowledgement there?
I haven't tried. I can try it later.
Okay.
I'll try Peter Pits as well. I know I was having trouble from the UK. I think this was one where the website said that they were only accepting orders from Canada when I tried it before. So I will give it a go.
Hi Tina, I think you were. I remember I saw a text you were saying like we need to acknowledge. I mean, you're going to send a thanks, whatever notice to May, right? You're going to thanks May about food.
Oh, I sent email to you a couple days ago about the things, the breakfast, fresh or dry, and some bathroom.
No, I mean I'm talking about like how we can acknowledge the um, May, like about because she about to bring food and then so on, right? So I remember you.
Oh, I sent May email after Stefano finished the class, the
Okay.
course.
Uh-huh.
I sent her email already, and then she replied.
Okay. You say thank you and then so on, right? I mean,
Yeah, a thank you email. Sorry, Bande.
You replied?
She replied, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know she did email.
apart from thank you email, what I'm thinking maybe something what we can do, like I don't know, like as an organization, I don't know whether we can.
We can offer her free course.
we always we have free courses, right? But maybe I will do something personally, like I have appreciation like what she into because she a little bit busy, but somehow she all the time saying, oh, okay, please don't worry, I mean call me for anything for food.
Well, you have to understand that May is an old-time meditator. She's been through this. She's already been the recipient. So, I mean, absolutely, it's great to thank people, but I wouldn't consider that she's, it's something that she expects because she's one of us, and she's more than happy to do it because
Yeah,
of her.
yeah, she's not expecting anything, I know for sure. I mean,
But she's
yeah.
also not an outsider. She's been a long time,
Uh-huh.
one of the longest people associated with
Oh, okay.
what I'm doing. When I held a course and had a teacher come 16 years ago to Stony Creek, she came to meditate with her daughters who were then 5 years old or something. So
good to know.
it's been long times. Long time meditator, supporter.
That's a great point that she is someone who's already been through the course. That with the SN Goenka courses, they actually have where previous meditators come and volunteer to cook and serve the new meditators. So kind of a simplified version of that. That's nice. really good to hear. In other areas other than the four requisites there, we're wondering if there is someone who would be willing to answer some general emails on the sirmanglao.org website. There's a contact us box, and it's mostly people asking about courses, and we can give some general information for anyone to reply if anyone's interested in this. So just let me know if anyone has some free time and might be able to answer some general emails. If it's anything real that you're not sure of course, you would forward it to Bante. But right now, Bante is trying to field all of the general inquiries, and it's a lot.
It's not really a lot. It's just, it's nice to delegate.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I just don't end up answering them because I do get a lot of emails.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to make myself, because sometimes I check my email on the phone. That's usually how I check my email. I don't check my email much on the computer anymore at all. It just kind of says something because then I never reply because it's hard to reply on the phone. So maybe I should change my habits. But honestly, the majority of the emails are requests to practice at Jomtong, which is hilarious because the form is very, very, very clear. It makes you, I think it even makes you check a box that says you're not asking about Jomtong, but that's about the only emails I get saying, oh, I meditated with you guys at Jomtong last year, can I come again?
So if someone would be willing to help out with that, just let us know your email, and we can build that into the contact box so a copy is going to you, and you can kind of field the emails and send on the ones that really do require Bante's attention and just give a basic reply to the others. But you know what, with that, Bante, there were actually 2 contact us forms on the website. As I was going through, there were 2, and one had about this is not Jomtong, and the other one didn't. So I got rid of the other one. Hopefully that'll cut down a little bit on the emails that are not supposed to be coming in that way anyway. Regarding the website, I added a page for our Meditation Plus group, and I was thinking it would be really great to just add a lot more of what we're currently doing. I was thinking a volunteer page, maybe, and just having the website reflect more of what's actually going on within the group. Is that fine, Bante?
The what?
On the website, adding pages to show a little bit more of what we're currently up to, like perhaps a volunteer page.
Sure.
So to kind of
just keep it organized, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Don't put like links to too many things so that people get confused.
Okay.
And organize it properly.
Okay, we'll do. Yeah, so if there's anything that anyone else can think of that would be good to add to the website, just so we do have one place where all of our activities are coordinated. Just let me know. In other social media, the code did arrive for Google+, and I just saw that just today, Bante, so I will get that all set so that we have our Google business account all set up. And I think that's about it. In our admin meeting, we were just working out the details of bylaws and objectives and meditator applications and waivers and things. And the meditator application and waiver will be up on the website this week as well, so that those will be available. Did anyone have anything?
So Robin, you mentioned the 2 different days are for 2 different meditators, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
yeah, how is that working out with the Google Calendar? Are you getting the events?
Events, yes. The preparation.
Yes, I had sent one out that was a preparation for the first meditator due to arrive, and Bante had sent one out for preparation for the second meditator, but I don't think it said preparation, it just had the meditator's name.
Yeah, I mean, is there not a better way to arrange the preparation? Because it's not really an event, and putting it on a calendar is, well, maybe it is, I don't know.
Well, we could use the channel.
It seemed really catered to me.
It's up to everyone else. I get a notification through calendar. When I get an event on my calendar, I get an email, so it's very easy to me to know that there's something there. But if you'd prefer just to create a separate channel on Slack, that works as well. Maybe that's simpler.
Yeah, the problem then is it's not so much of a reminder, right?
Well,
Well, what needs to be done in preparation?
it's mostly food, so
Just notify us to
Yeah,
prepare.
I mean, if we set up the channel on Slack, then all I do is, when I receive the application form, then I
Just
let you know that I'm
give
meditating,
us the date.
and I put them on the meditation, or you put them on the meditation calendar.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so I will screen the meditators, look at their applications, and then I'll pass it on to you guys.
okay.
And you do the putting it on the calendar, arranging food,
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
Originally with the calendar, I was thinking, it would be a reminder to you as well to send out the application, but even better to have the application on the website so that it's up to the meditator to
Yeah, that's how they contact us with the application all filled
the
in.
application. That makes sense. And how are you set for the other things that a meditator would need? Linens?
Yeah, someone just sent 10 blankets or something. We got a whole bunch of blankets.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow.
Good.
Probably something with.
Oh,
Yeah, we have blankets, and I think we have enough blankets. Pillows. Pillow. Oh yeah, pillow. 6 pillows. Mm.
Okay.
Towels.
6
Oh yeah, we have
pillows.
enough towels actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it's storage.
Mm.
Little bit.
Oh, Aruna, that other shoe rack should go on top of the existing shoe rack.
Oh,
They
okay.
connect together.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about. Oh yeah, sure, that's a good
They
idea. Yeah.
connect it and stack them.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah.
If you want to do that, or should I do
Yeah,
it?
I will do.
So there'll be 4 days that two meditators overlapping. Are they staying in the basement?
Probably.
Are they?
We have one extra bedroom, so someone can stay in there.
Oh yeah, that one.
Okay.
Did you ever get the heat issue worked out in the basement?
Yes. Just today, Mirak came, and we were just figuring out how the baseboard vents work. That's what I was doing during the meeting.
Great.
Yeah, that's how dedicated I am to those meetings. Aruna and I figured out how to do the baseboard.
Good.
And so we've got a fireplace now in the basement. It's on right now. The pilot light is now on. All they do is turn it, and they've got potentially quite a bit of heating.
That's great. So there's no need for a separate electric space heaters or anything
And
like
the other
that?
thing is, Mirek pulled the vents out, the filters out of the furnace, and they looked like those lint screens in the dryer.
Oh,
Yeah, it was completely blocked, which means there was no air getting into the furnace, or which now we should check, and I bet that the airflow has multiplied tenfold. So we'll see. All good.
Yeah, that's good. The hot air goes up, so once the basement is heating up, the upper stairs would get warmer too.
I mean, the whole house is warm besides the basement, so it hasn't been a problem, except my room. But now my room might be heated as well. We'll see.
your room is chilly, Bante?
Yeah, I mean, it's the farthest away from the furnace, so it makes sense. It's just maybe with the filters cleaned, now more air is getting through, so should be helped. But we have to wash those filters every couple of months.
Oh,
He said by the looks of it, they haven't cleaned them in a couple of years.
maybe the former residents didn't know about it. I mean, unless he told you, how would you know? Okay, so I think that's about everything on our list for today. Next week we'll get back to just discussing how to put together a small gathering to offer the robe, and we'll get some food figured out and so forth. But
One thing we could use is proper garbage containers.
what do you mean containers? Just garbage pails?
Yeah, the outdoor kinds with lids. Because right now none of our outdoor containers have lids, and so the rain gets in and the snow is going to get in them.
Sure.
It's not really proper.
No, definitely not.
And I don't know, I think the city supplies them. You may have to buy them, but I think we should get them from the city.
Oh, okay.
Because I've seen them, I think. They have the City of Hamilton logo on them.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of trash haulers do supply. What's the name of your trash hauler?
It's the city.
Oh, okay.
We live in a socialist democracy.
Free garbage pickup? I'm moving to Canada.
Why, you pay for your garbage pickup?
Of course we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You capitalist. Thanks.
We pay for everything.
Huh. And it's probably still not as good as ours.
No, it's not. Okay. I'll email the City of Hamilton and see how to go about getting new containers. What do you need, like 2 of them?
Yeah, one for recycling. One recycling, one... the recycling probably doesn't have to be that big, although cardboard. We get deliveries in cardboard. So yeah, one recycling, one garbage.
Sure. We can do that. Okay. Did anyone have anything else? If not, thanks very much, and we'll see you all next week.
Thank you all.
Thanks to everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye now.